He doesn't do anything. He just sits there smoking a cigar.
Just give it. Yeah, give it to
No,
him.
you're good here.
Yeah. It's a free day today. I love giving free employees shit for not doing work.
Man, I just can't wait till it tells you to go fuck yourself. Can I hit that lighter from you, Holmes?
Sure, skillet.
Just get waiting to use it.
Yeah. I wonder how those. This reminds me of some Star Trek movie. That, I know it is Apocalypse Now.
That's blood curdling this opera noise here.
Yeah.
Knowing what the Valkyrie's about to do.
Valkyrie's about to go.
Well, it is for today. Because we got bombs in it.
It's appropriate. Where are the bombs?
Right here.
Travis is here. Andy's here. Larry Adams, first guy.
Every
He
time.
sets his alarm for 7 a.m. on Saturday and just stares at his screen to see how late we're going to be.
This is kind of cool. I like having just some waiting room music here. Kind of fills the void.
The brain, zero.
Come here, Carrie.
What's up, Rob?
What's up, Rob? 55 seconds remain.
That sounds like it should be the end of the song. It won't be.
No, it isn't. It isn't.
That was a nice fade to. We could probably throw on.
No.
No Grady today.
After you go, we're getting all built up. We're getting ready. 30 seconds left, and we're going to
That's
put on
true.
a little.
And smoking.
I mean, it's a good song, but I'm all
It is.
amped up, ready to go Valkyrie on this bitch.
I am.
20
I am.
seconds. In 7 seconds, go live on Insta. On
Which is now.
4 seconds, 3, 2, 1, Insta. Boom, boom, boom,
Boom.
live.
Checking the connection.
And we are
live.
flying.
Bam. Flying in like a Valkyrie.
Damn, that was a good start.
That was hot.
That was a good start because on today's show we have
A group of bandoleros escaped from Spain and landed in our humidor. The flight of the Valkyries lands soon.
I mean,
The Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
that doesn't have to do with anything. I just wanted.
We give you another reason to join us live in the lounge. And the fifth one, Kentucky Derby. Ever heard of it?
I have heard of it.
Okay, good.
Ding, 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 and good morning to everyone. And Ron Hancock, phenomenal start.
Phenomenal.
Great job. A huge shout out to Tales from the Lounge, who's running the IT on us this morning. We got
Right.
up smooth as silk.
Not one ashtray or glass broken in this particular deal.
Oh, it's getting epic this morning.
Yes.
Darren is in. Good morning. Cigars and Guns is in. Cigars and Guns, good morning to everyone. This is Saturday.
And we are at the shop.
Because it's Saturday at the shop. This is Pops.
That's my kid Brandon.
And we're Industrial Cigar Company. This is our Saturday morning get together, 10:10 sharp. Never missed a flight
Never
time.
have missed a flight.
No.
Nope.
You know what? A flight theme is very, very strung throughout the whole theme of today's show.
Yeah.
Yulia is in.
Love Yulia. She is from like Estonia.
Yep.
So, good day, miss.
So if you want to be told good day in your foreign language, just tell us where you're coming in from. We want to know. Give this a share. Everyone who's in the shop, give this a share, please.
And including a foreign country like Chicago. If you are from there, Bob, we'll
And
be
there
sure
is
to
a
say good day.
secret. There is a secret behind his ability to learn all these languages. It's
Uh-huh.
very. I actually won't divulge that.
You know, I met a real Australian. We had lunch with him last week. You don't know this, but we spent a whole lot of time together. And I'm like, okay, in your Australian accent, how do you say it in Estonian? And so we really worked on that. I've really made some big strides.
Stuart, and he's trying to get me to play footy,
Footy, what is that?
Australian football.
Oh, and supposedly they play it here.
Yeah, it's footy, and they hit it, and they. I don't know how to speak it very
Well,
but
that's-
I keep saying footy all the time.
Yeah. It
What's
doesn't
happening,
sound very
everybody?
Australian, though.
No.
So how's everybody doing? What do we got? We got What's Up, Gents, H2O
That's
Life.
Whole Life Clothing.
Whole Life. Love the hose.
Yep, small too.
Yep.
Okay, let's talk.
Craig Smith is watching 73 times in a row.
Good morning, Craig Smith. He's down from Oklahoma today.
You know, you're wondering, should I get in the car? I live in Plano. Geez, I got to go up the tollway. How about when you look at the commitment of guys that have seen the light, been here, want to do it again? Oklahoma drives down this morning just to do this.
That is awesome. And a reason why you should be in here is because had you been here before the show started, you would have got a Plasencia Alma Fuerte or Alma Campo. These
Now,
are
the Alma Fuerte is about a $20 cigar.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
just to walk in the door
Just
and smoke
walk
it
in,
with us.
just to be here.
Pretty
We've mentioned in the past we're open to bribes, and we are open to bribing.
Yes.
So
Yes,
it
we are
goes
humans.
like that.
We are humans. Who's coming in with us this morning?
We have Rusty coming in from Nebraska.
Is that Rodney
Good-
Smith in there?
Is it Rodney?
I think Rodney just came in.
No. Oh, he did. Sir Dope a lot. I got a chance to hang out with Rodney last night and some other friends. One of them was toting his Super Bowl trophy, and we just had a good time last night. He gets around smart people, and then they all start talking smart. So I really have to exit the conversation pretty early.
Yes,
but,
yes.
But they drink a lot, so I think a lot of that made sense.
Yeah.
What they were talking about last night.
Hang on. Little Elm Craft House coming in saying, yo, we may be back soon.
That's awesome.
I drive past Little Elm Craft House and where it was every day, and I'm just heartbroken every day. Little Elm Craft House, we hope you are coming back. That would be brilliant. And we have someone coming in from Las Vegas.
Oh, so they are just now starting to finish their night from last night.
Yes.
So, good morning, mate. Just like that. Because, you know, their head's probably a little sore. They're at the clubs.
I like that.
Out clubbing is what we call it.
What are you smoking this morning?
I am smoking gold this morning. Literally smoking gold. I am smoking the Cavalier, or as the guy that owns the company calls it, Cavalier. You know, pinky out kind of to me. But Cavalier cigars, this is one of those cigars that you just got to go back and revisit it. Now, Honduras was killed. Honduras got hammered by COVID. They shut the factories down twice. They were then in the same month hit by a Category 4 and a Category 5 hurricane. And the impact to us here in Frisco, Texas, is we didn't see Cavalier cigars for almost a year.
Right.
And we got them back in. People were excited to see them again. But the one thing that we do have is we have some rest. These cigars have rested because a lot of them were there. They just couldn't get out of country. And man, this cigar, this is a limited edition. It's the White Salamone, probably one of the best values in the store at about, I think it's $13. It smokes.
And you're probably not going to find that particular cigar. There may be a couple other shops in the country that still have access to that. And it's very important for us to work with great partners on the manufacturing side. And I will tell you what, Sebastian, the owner, is exactly that. He's a phenomenal partner. So when we say, hey, give us as many of these as you can, most people are allocated to a couple boxes per year, and he was able to stock us up on that. So a big thanks. These cigars are phenomenal value,
it's
great flavor.
The white label in particular uses no Ligero leaf, what is normally added in for strength, but the tobacco in this thing, you're kind of glad that they didn't put it in there so that the tobacco can just talk. And it is really, really good. They have a Mexican San Andreas version, and they have a version made for the U.S., which is for you fuller-bodied smokers. I saw Cigar Hammer Mike is fired up a Mortal Coil for breakfast this morning.
He said, "Nice mild smoke for the morning."
Yeah, that dude is not right.
That dude
is not
Yeah,
right.
to him, and that it is completely subjective. I'm curious what everyone else is smoking, doing this morning, who's checking in from where. We have Big Tony in the house. He's actually down in Austin this morning.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, good. We'll hug a tree down there in Central California.
There you go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Good start. Good start,
Great
Bob.
start. Great start. Stockard is in. Frothy Monkey's on the porch. What else is everybody smoking?
Here's what I can't wait to smoke. I've been excited about these for a while. And if Darren is still watching, I don't know if we can show these. We can probably show them.
We probably can't.
Here's what we're doing right now.
We're probably violating 3 international rules right now.
But we're doing it
Oh, these are
live
so
here.
cool.
Check this thing out. We are currently working on an extension of the house line. Oh, thank you for that. An extension of the house line with Darren Chaffee, who is most certainly in my will. And we are trying to figure out a new blend in a unique new shape. This shape minus the tail might look familiar for anyone who smoked the bauble.
Yep.
But this, be it because, come to find out, great-grandpa Ed was in World War II as a
Yep.
frontline journalist.
Yep.
We think, hey, this thing looks kind of like a bomb. And anyone who's been here since the beginning, Flight of the Valkyrie, this thing to me just seems like a high-altitude bomber. So we're working with
I
some
like
blends
it.
right now.
I like it. That is, I'm excited to try it. We wanted that to rest for a little bit, but I think I'm excited.
I just want to
It's
say
unfortunate
thank
that
you,
you had
too.
that badass foot, or the badass cap on it, and you got to cut that off.
I
But
know it.
Maybe you could smoke
Maybe
it.
you could smoke it with there. It would be a little wick there. We'll
Yeah.
try it. But thank you for waiting for me, because we got these in days after I lost my sense, my smell, and my taste. So I was so excited, and these came in, and I haven't been able
Yeah,
to smoke
we've had
them.
to kind of ride it out.
Yeah.
We got
Thank you.
Johnny Goodner in, we've got Opus X in, we've got Dave Wagner in, we've got a bunch of people. Good morning to Cigars and Guns. You guys are fantastic. And our friends from Tales of the Lounge. So we're on the gram, we're on the book, we're pretty much everywhere and haven't been thrown off yet. The censors haven't caught up to us. So
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've threatened any sort of federal any
Or
federal regulatory body.
Yeah.
It's been weeks.
the nice thing is the TSA won't really leave the airport because it's, a long ways and stuff. So I think we're pretty good. We can pretty much say what we want until we try to fly out in May.
I like that.
Yeah, to go to a trade show.
Let's talk Kentucky Derby.
We should talk Kentucky Derby because holy balls are people starting to sign up for that thing.
Mm-hmm.
There was multiple levels of the event, which, by the way, the website itself showing all the events is awesome. The video,
The video's
the
fun.
kickoff video is unreal.
You can see it by going to industrialcigars.com/derby. There are multiple levels of tickets. All of the higher end tickets have been sold out. That's the Rose Room, the Ostegine home stretch booths. There are some entries left for the slow smoke competition.
Oh, really?
There's still
Oh,
a
you
couple
gotta
of them.
do that.
What's up, Kevin? Missy this morning. And the VIP room was actually the first ticket to be sold. So all of those are
6
sold
minutes.
out. We do have white level access available, which is general admission. What does that get you? That's going to get you into this pavilion, and this place is going to change quite drastically. There will also be outdoor seating up front. There will also be a tent in the back for outdoor seating as
Yeah.
well. It'll all be set up like a lounge. And that access will get you there. Will also get you base level barbecue from Mark Sheeran.
And his stuff is amazing. The other thing we did learn this week is that because of COVID, they hadn't announced the FC Dallas's soccer schedule, and we found out that they have scheduled a game for that, we believe, that evening. If that's the case, you could actually come in and park in their park. But keep in mind, we're going to have about 250 people here, plus there's going to be a few thousand people at the soccer game. So just plan ahead.
Exactly. And the beautiful thing about this event is it starts at 11 o'clock in the morning with a special Saturday at the shop. So that's going to be, make sure you're showing up with seersucker and
The hats, the things.
Come deal.
Dressed to impress.
That's going to be 11 a.m. So you can get in before the parking and the games and that headache starts. The game, our event will essentially conclude around that 7 o'clock period. So if you come in early, you shouldn't have any issue with that.
Now, when is the actual Kentucky Derby race?
It is right at 7. It's just shortly after 7 o'clock.
Okay.
So we will have, I'll put this out there so we don't get in trouble. The plan is to have Texas Gaming Commission compliant betting. So we can actually bet on it. There are federally legal ways to do that. So there will be wagering available so we can have the full experience.
Good.
We got LFD Carney coming in. Good morning. Good morning, Carney.
Love that dude.
Dude.
He's a good dude.
Dude's awesome.
He is A, awesome, B, I know he fights for us to get us the hard to get stuff because we do a really good job of selling.
So anyone who likes Andalusian Bulls or the Unicos or any of that top level LFD,
cabinet number 5s, cabinet number 6s.
Thank Carney because he is the guy that makes that come to life. So thank you for hooking it up.
Yep.
We do appreciate that greatly.
Good dude. Good start.
Good start.
Yeah. So,
should we liven the place up a little bit?
what do you want to do?
Just do like how about some noise? How about something like that?
Yeah. Well,
Everybody,
Chris is here.
Pennington, give it up!
All right. Man, strong,
yeah,
strong.
Yeah, that's it.
No, hey, Chris, come here for a second.
Come on up.
Be nice
Chris.
if I had a key to the cash register so I could give customers.
No, we don't
change
want
back.
to. Don't give them their change back.
Okay.
This is Chris Pennington.
Chris Pennington
is our number one employee.
As we know, as the world turns in Chris's love life, tell us how things are going this week.
How is your love life going?
Because we missed
this
you last
segment?
week. We assumed you were out dating or hot tubbing
I
or
was
whatever
over
you
there
kids
working
do.
the register for cars and cigars.
Good point.
That's a good
He was.
point.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
Busy in here.
So, everything's still good?
Everything's great.
Married yet?
No, not yet.
How much time are you spending a week with your lovely new person?
A couple days.
Couple days?
Couple
Days?
days
That's
a week.
probably
Scale
good.
1 to 10. How do you think it's going?
9.5.
Ooh, so
It
it
went
went back up.
It went back up.
Hey, that's
I think
good
he
news.
got kissed.
My man.
That's it.
My man.
Yeah.
Chris,
It's all
you're
good.
also my will. It's not a very big will, but you're in there. I cut you in most certainly.
Yeah. He's actually, I've claimed him as a dependent. And I say he has the downs or something. You know.
Jesus God.
But I can write him off. I still write off Manga Bang too. He doesn't even know it.
Don't go from downs and then go to what you're gonna say to Manga Bang. It's just that's not good.
I
Let's
keep him
move
because
on.
he does my taxes
Let's
for free.
Move on. Let's move on.
Is that why you're
All right.
Move on.
Well,
need
why
to
don't
talk
you
next
start
week.
a topic?
We need to start next week is first Friday, April.
Already?
Yes, already. This is
Wow.
ladies and couples. Ladies and couples, we're talking to you. This is one for you. It's going to be a great evening. Tickets are going to be required for everyone. We sent out a message to private members. I'll check and make sure that went out. But it did go out?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Mine reserved.
So that is going out. Ladies and
Are
couples
you bringing
will
your lady?
have lowdown music.
God damn it.
You
Chris.
bringing?
Nah.
So that will be, we'll have Busy in here putting some jazz set. We're going to set up the environment a little bit different to be more date friendly,
Okay.
less loungy, more of two tops sitting around, candle lit, really, really beautiful.
Wow.
Front and back we'll have wine and cheese tray and chocolate and the whole deal. So make sure you get those tickets, pick them up, and for the couples and ladies only, we'll have some treats for you.
Nice. We like treats. We should get some Yelly Belly chocolate.
That's the plan.
That's the plan. We got Robert in. Sorry, we're missing some of you guys. The amount of people that are flying in here is crazy. Ruben is
Craig
here.
Smith is in a bunch of times.
Patrick is in Gold Leaf Cigar Club, San Antonio. Those guys are in.
Smoking a principle.
Smoking a principle. Yeah, so let's talk about a couple of little principle items
I
here.
like that.
So we
Let's
talked
rock it.
about Smoking Gold, and that's Cavalier. Go back to it. Give it a shot. Have some fun with that cigar. There is a series within Principle that we've called either the Gold Band or the the KBF Gold Limited, whatnot, and they released the Black and Gold, which is that gold blend with a beautiful Mexican San Andreas wrapper. Really, really, really good, right? Don't know how to tell you this, but there might be a couple of new gold label, never had them before cigars arriving today.
Can you? Oh, those are today.
Today.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
What can you talk about? What it is?
I
know there's.
I can tell you.
Can't.
Well, there's a part of it I can't talk about, but there is a part of it I can, which is, and knowing the way Darren works with tobacco, it will be a Connecticut wrapper, and it is. I'm sure it's going to be special. I mean, all of these are honestly the best value in the store. When you're talking about maybe an $11 stick, just nothing is close to it at 20. It is every one of them. We have a limited of the KBF Black and Gold with a 5.5 inch length, really, really good size. But these cigars are spectacular. You guys all know the Aviator line, the Cochon Vallon. You guys, I mean, we sell them by the ton. We probably have a new Aviator coming today. Just saying.
Are you saying we have a new Aviator coming today?
I'm just saying, yes.
Sweet.
I'm also saying that the purple label, which we've had some great success with recently, particularly with the Lancero, and you know why, another reason I can't say anything, but there is a beautiful Perfecto 60 ring gauge in the center, Favoria is what it's called. And
We've had that before.
we have them again.
When we had them previously, the cellophane was as brown as the wrapper itself. This particular purple band is the Accomplished Purple label. I don't want to skim over that because this is the cigar that made me fall in love with Principal. Before I had any of the Aviators, anything. The Corojo leaf on that is sweet, but it has this mesquite kind of smokiness to it. It's got
That's a great description.
A ton of flavor, but it just rolls in so smooth and still vibrant. It has this full body, but it still has this vibrancy that's easy to want to smoke more of.
Yeah, so
Smoke that
so
thing.
today is going to be a special day. Also excited to say that Mount Cruxmore is no longer Mount Anthill Moor. It went back up to a mountain, so we're back in the Crux business. And for those of you that have, it's kind of like when I say Bandolero, if you know, you know, right? But Bandolero, being the entry-level line for Atabey and Byron, uses a lot of the same tobacco. It's only aged 3 to 4 years versus the traditional, 10 plus. But these cigars, we received, I think it was 25 boxes on Tuesday. We have 9 left. And what's crazy is, here's how much people like it. We're not selling boxes. These are people just buying 3, 4, 5, but there's a lot of people buying them. So this is a spectacular cigar, and we have one of their new ones, which is 100% Peruvian, which is very unique. The cigar is very unique. Super, super slow burn.
Right? It's a very
Really
small cigar, only about a 4-inch cigar.
Yeah.
But I actually smoked that, I believe, last week or the week before. It's called the Salvaje. And that one, you would look at it and say, oh, that's a nice 20, 30-minute smoke.
Nope.
But it lasted me the entire show and then some.
Yeah.
Over an hour of smoke.
Over an hour.
On
Yep.
that Peruvian tobacco. It's very unique.
And one of the
flavor.
things that Nelson Alfonso talks about is how difficult it is to use Peruvian tobacco. It's real easy for a cigar to go the wrong way if you use not enough or too much or the wrong tobacco. The fact that this is a Peruvian Puro is interesting. That wrapper binder filler is all from Peru, but the cigar has this really beautiful citrusy note. The Peruvian is not peppery at all, but it has a denseness to it that it just.
I like that.
I mean, it's really nice cigar. Really nice.
It's and the Bandolero story is one that's super unique, and I love it from the backside because between the early 1700s and 1800s, when the Spanish basically ruled all of, we'll call it Latin America,
Right.
They made it illegal for anywhere to produce cigars that were not going back to Spain or was not actually having manufacturing in Spain itself. So this group of bandoleros were a small group, a small factory of people who were going against and rebelling against the Spanish monarchy, or however that was set up, the Spanish kingdom. And they were doing these things in dark rooms, hidden away. And every one of these cigars blends in a style that they were blending. And it really pays homage to them sticking it to the man and continuing this really beautiful art form.
Right.
And some could say that they could turn back to that group of bandoleros and give them a great deal of credit for cigars still being a mainstay of of our lives.
And they actually had created unique travel paths so that they wouldn't come in contact with the Spanish army. So they had all of these different pathways all throughout their area where they could avoid the authorities. So,
and I think Nelson, anything he touches is gold, but I think he's done a phenomenal job of paying respect to this group by creating a set of blends that are exceptional. Their price point is 13 to 16, 17.
Yeah.
But smoke well above that and are well worth your time.
I'll tell you, we set them. They're sitting on the rack above Padron in the vault, and it is for the Padron smoker that's used to smoking maybe some of their anniversary stuff that's in that over $20 price point.
Yep.
Perfect alternative.
I completely agree. We've got a couple Plasencias. Let's give a couple Plasencias away this morning.
Okay.
How about one Almafuerte as well as an Alma Campo? Share this, tag up 2 friends, and Ron is going to pick the person he likes most, and then we're going to give it to him. Both of them.
Ron has to do it quickly, though. He has a tendency to get no
Well,
people
we have a tendency to forget
ask
about
what-
it.
That's a really good point.
Yeah,
That's
so
a really
do
good
that now, and then in 2 minutes' time, Ron is going to pick somebody to do that.
So we have somebody asking what we are smoking. I am smoking the white labeled limited edition Cavalier Salamone, and I'm telling you right now, this thing is like smoking buttercream cake. It is
rich?
so good. It's so good. Here,
I
try it.
am smoking the Bandolero. This is the Tremendos. This utilizes more their Nicaraguan side of things. It's rich. It's very, very tasty. Good burn. Good full cigar to go with a cup of coffee. By Destrota Coffee Roasters this morning.
See what I'm talking about?
that's
No
nice.
pepper. There's no ligero leaf in it.
But it's not boring. That is a good cigar.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm smoking that.
Salty. It's
Today. I'm smoking that today before it goes away.
yeah. There's only 9 boxes left. But fantastic cigars. Do we? I think we have these up on the internets.
We do.
And
we do.
Are the Bandoleros up on the internet?
Some are on the internets. I'll get the rest up there.
So you brought out this Tatuaje box. We did a post in the middle of the week. We received a 6-pack of the Tatuaje. There was a Tat 6-pack sampler that was kind of one each of their line, and then this is of the Surrogate division. In the 2 packs, there's a total of 12 cigars, but only 2 of them are actually available in this size. The rest of the cigars do not come in this size. So this is, for somebody who wants to chase something a little unique, that's there. The good news, bad news is they sold out instantly. Mm-hmm. So we do have more en route. So we were able to go back to the well on that. So there will be some more back in stock. So fantastic news on those. Great packs. And a lot of people, like, I actually received a note from one of our employees' wives, favorite, because he bought the sampler and she gave it a try.
Oh, cool.
And so that's a great way to get exposure. And this is on any type of a sampler pack. Great way to just taste a line. It's just, I really like that. Or another way to taste the line is to come into ICC this morning and get a free Plasencia $20 Almafuerte.
Which gives you another reason to be coming into the lounge on Saturday morning for Saturday at the Shop, because from here moving forward, if you're here between, say, 9:30 and 10:10, there will be a cigar waiting for you.
Yeah.
And you can come in and join us for Saturday at the Shop. It has to be before the show starts. come in and join us for a Saturday at the shop. I want more people to experience these Saturdays because there's this great feeling if everyone just got kicked around during the week and people just come in on a Saturday morning, have a cup of coffee. It's quiet, it's mellow, it's a good group.
It is a
get
good
too
group.
rowdy.
Really good group.
It is.
So what else did we?
I think we need to talk about some retro shit right now.
I'll tell you what I'd really like to have is some guy that's got any kind of polyester disco shirt with pink guns on it.
Does anyone have a polyester shirt with pink guns on?
There's one right there.
There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Are you ready for this?
Are you
Just
ready?
Prepare your soul, put your boner pants on because it's about to happen. Everyone, please welcome Adrian Barunda.
Good morning. What's up, guys?
Good morning. Man,
It actually burns my iris.
look at that. Look at that.
The retina is on fire.
Retroness. Adrian, what's happening, dog?
Just living life, man. Happy to be here. Saturday
Man.
morning.
What are you smoking this morning?
The Byron.
Nice.
This guy knows how to live.
This guy is living right. What you packing?
Smith & Wesson and M&P.
There you go.
You know what we talked about this week? Was that time he gave you a gun with a round in it.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
That wasn't me.
No, that's a good point.
That
it was
the
not
old
you.
Adrian. Yeah.
The old Adrian.
Can we talk about your shirt for a second and where you got it?
Yeah, so I got it from the guys at ROE Tactical in Plano, but the manufacturer of the shirts is retrorifle.com. They got plenty of others, not as flashy. Some a little bit more subdued, but I figured, I got to get the flashy.
It is a pure polyester blend. If he was around any kind of fire, it would just shrink wrap to his skin.
I don't want to drop my cigar in it. I don't know what would
No,
happen.
it's going up in flames. But that was the in fabric in the 70s for disco because it really absorbed the sweat really well.
Yeah.
Oh, you know disco if you know anything.
If anyone knows anything about disco, do it that.
Oh, yeah, give a thumbs up for the disco.
Well, I mean-
it ain't dead. Yeah, Ty was probably rocking disco back in the day.
Baby.
He had the Nick shirt on. That's what it was called.
Oh, my God.
6'5".
Yeah,
we had the platforms on.
What's new in your world, Adrian?
So excited to start. We're going to start a little with Vulcan Machine Works. Similar platform that we're doing here. We're going to do it on Wednesday evenings. We're going to probably start in second week in April. So look out for that. It's called Lead and Leaf.
Lead and leaf.
Lead and leaf.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Nice.
Lead, one of the two.
Is that going to
Lead
be
leaves.
on your platform or is that going to be on their platform or both?
Yeah. So
What-
we'll put out the portals. He's got a portal, and we'll put out the little Mevos and stuff, and we'll do that.
What time will that go?
We're thinking like 6:30.
6:30.
Wednesday
Oh,
too, right? Tails. There's also Wednesday at 7. So
that'll be great for a midweek. Get you over a hump day. You start 6:30 with lead and leaf.
sure.
Lead and leaf, and then just roll straight into Tales from the Lounge.
Sounds like it's still a work in progress.
I think, sure.
I don't think they got the trademark paperwork done yet.
Almost. It's in the mail.
Yeah.
It's in the mail. Yeah, I like that. All right, well that's cool to know.
Yeah.
That's cool to know. And then we're gonna go do some range day fun in June.
Yeah. Set that up for June. We're set to go for a certain.
That's too bad. Everyone who's
Yeah.
watching, they're just gonna know we're going out to do some tactical work.
Yeah.
And if you're in it, then you're in it. But if
Yeah.
you're not, better luck next year.
Yeah.
That's
Excited
right.
for that for sure.
Yeah.
Lots of people doing lots of sharing, so thank you guys very much for that. That's
That is
awesome.
right.
We got, hey, Stockard. Oh, I thought Stockard tagged somebody because he reminds me of that commercial where they're going. I was looking at this insurance thing. Was I hashtagging? That's Stockard.
Yeah, he is
Yeah.
becoming his father.
Yeah.
If someone wants to know more about Cigars and Guns and what you're doing, where do they go?
Yeah. Check out as Dave said earlier on the page and the book and the talk. Follow us there. Cigars and Guns. Do it.
Do it.
Do it right now.
We love you. We appreciate you
Very
being
good,
here
guys.
as always.
Thank you.
Give it up,
Good
Adrian
morning.
Barunda! Wah, 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 wah.
Okay, so Mark Johnson over here.
Yep.
Good morning is what he's saying. So Mark's from that foreign country, Chicago. He's late, so he's wondering what we're smoking. So here's the deal over here, Bob. So we're over here in between, the sausage sandwich and the Italian beef.
In the
It's
heart
over-
attack.
right in the middle of the heart attack, we're having a white label Cavalier Salamone, Bob. And so here's what we're gonna say. We're gonna say good day. Get on the web, buy yourself some of these. Eat your sausage.
Wow, that was good.
Freaking good, isn't
Wow,
it?
that
I'm
was good.
telling you. I am
Gosh, that's
telling you. You think the practice is not paying off? Watch that one in slow motion.
Ron, who's winning some cigars today? Rocky Webb. Man,
Rocky Webb.
Rocky Webb, that's Marcos' friend. Rocky, congrats. I think that's the second time you've won. Congratulations. You won.
It just goes to show you, parents.
And you also owe Ron $10.
Right, but parents, name your kids cool names.
Yeah.
Because if you name a kid Rocky, he's going to win a lot of stuff in the future.
He's going to get knocked down, but he's
A
going to
lot.
get back up.
Of course he is. Yeah, of
Thanks,
course
man.
he is. One of the things that made my week special this week was the Wednesday wind down.
That could be one of the coolest things, your
Pretty
coolest
much.
ideas since we've opened this lounge.
Thank you.
What about it?
Well, you'll notice I'm even just more relaxed just talking about it. But we actually did on our Cigar Newbies was we talked about creating your cigar atmosphere. And how do you set yourself up to relax? Well, we take it to the next level on Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock for 2 hours. We go into our back meeting room. We kind of have to cap it at about 7 people. Lights out. We uplight the walls with red. We put on great music, real chill music. And here's the secret. Cigar, drink, yes. Devices, talking, no. We take that out and you just jump in the cigar for a while. You kind of deal with your thoughts. You deal with your ideas. You do your thing. And what feels like 10 minutes later is 2 hours is gone. It is, everybody that's done it has been blown away. Rob comes over from the other side of Fort Worth, and he's done it now twice. It is just one of the coolest things you can do smoking a cigar. Love it, and it's not a I got to be a private member thing, right? So
If you want to do it, let us know, and we'll put you on the list, and you can join us. I will tell you, 2 hours, no device, no talking sounds like a difficult thing, but Daniel Himmel put it perfectly. It's a dilation of time. That 2 hours really does feel like about 20 to 30 minutes, maybe.
Every time I've said, okay, guys, that's 2 hours, they're like, what? No way. Mm-hmm. No way.
It's like a deprivation tank, a sensory deprivation tank, except you get to smoke a cigar in there.
Jeff, who's up at Safari. Good day, mate. Good day, Husker. And tell my friend Tony and Austin hello for us. It is a great idea. They actually have a conference room there that they could do the same thing.
Yeah. Let the cigar do all the talking. You're exactly right. Cigar Head Fred. It gives you an opportunity to connect with the cigar itself.
And I will tell you this: I've smoked hundreds of Atabes and love the cigar. It's probably my favorite cigar as a global statement.
Right.
But when I smoked that cigar in that environment, I tasted things I'd never tasted before, because you just become so hyper focused on your palate and concentrating and just slowing down. It's an unbelievable experience.
So let's go back to full circle here. Cigars, we're in good shape right now. We have 919s back. We have a shipment of Principal coming in.
We have another boatload of Atabes coming this week.
We have Bandolero back in.
More Bandoleros are in. Got some more Colosales coming in.
Bull and Bears are in.
Bull and Bears are back in. We will have a shipment of more Cavalier coming in at the end of the week. I'm hoping our friend Mr. Carney will take care of us on their next load of fancy LFD that comes in.
I like that.
Would like to take care of that and bump those numbers up too. So we're in a really good spot right now in inventory. And I got to tell you, we just looked at the numbers this morning. We can't thank you guys enough for the support that you guys are giving us. Our business is through the roof. I hope everybody's is, but ours is through the roof. and it is cigar sales are nuts right now.
The weather, well, the weather's turning nice. Everyone, this is cigar season right now, especially in Dallas.
Yeah.
You can sit out, you can be on the patio, and just remember, if you're within 10 miles of the lounge, every day at 4 o'clock we have deliveries going out.
Yeah.
So if you buy online and you're within 10 miles of the lounge, we'll bring it to you, so you
Yep.
don't have to leave the patio.
Yep, that's right.
So
And a lot of people aren't in their pools right now anyway because the ice broke everybody's pool in Dallas.
that's a good point.
So, yeah.
That's a good point. Thank you very much, everyone, for your continued support as we are focusing on what lies ahead and what the next phase is. Big news this week that we received internally. Very soon we'll be able to announce what the next phase looks like for
Right.
Industrial Cigar Company.
But we jumped over an enormous step this week.
It is putting us in a position where we never thought we would dreamed of being, and this is a good time of life right now. We're just so glad to share it with you.
Yep.
This is
And the other thing we instituted this week, if you're not a member of Cigar Newbies, you don't have to be a newbie to join Cigar Newbies. You do have to answer all the questions and agree to the terms and conditions because it is a safe place for people to ask questions no matter how basic and have them answered by people that this is our day job. We'll answer your question for you. It doesn't matter. One of the things we need to go back and do a session on how to spot fake Cubans because travel's starting to go back up and cruises are going to start again. So we're going to do a session on how to spot fake Cubans. There's a lot of people that have this misnomer that if I order it from Switzerland that it's going to be real. That's not the case. So
Right.
So we'll do that. But we instituted a on the Cigar Newbies channel this week. We instituted a section that is called affectionately "I Did Not Know That," and I did not know that really was created by I was going through some pictures when we went to Nicaragua, and I had a picture. There was a picture of a press. There was a picture of the vices at the end of the island. I thought maybe people don't understand how a cigar takes shape. So we'll grab elements of when we made trips to the factory. Just little either videos or pictures to show maybe the stacking of tobacco on the pilon and then an explanation of what's going on and just kind of train you on little elements of the production process that we saw ourselves firsthand.
why I think that's important is because it's going to train people by the time June 11th rolls around to the Night at the Factory event that we're doing here.
Okay, so this is going to make people's heads explode.
This, I fully intend this being maybe for certain people the most memorable cigar experience that they had experienced to that point, but for many years after.
And like Travis is literally going to start throwing money at us right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we did talk about this on our newbies. By the way, every
We
Tuesday
can't
night.
take your $100 yet.
Yeah,
But we will.
every Tuesday night, 7:30, almost always on time. 7:30, Cigar 101, lasts an hour. A lot of education goes on, and you talked about it that night. Tell the internet, because I mean, basically the entire internet's watching.
Here's what's important is if you are not on Cigar Newbies and this event is interesting to you, you need to get on to Newbies because we're going to drop this event announcement and the ticket sales on a Newbie podcast over the next couple weeks. But what it allows you to do is get a complete factory experience here at the lounge. What does that mean? Well, that means you're going to come in and have single origin coffee and chocolate from Mexico. You're going to see a roller live. We're going to have live music in here. And you, not only with the roller here, there will be a limited amount of VIP tickets. They'll be about $100. What you're going to get with that is a buffet table with holochos and different raw tobacco options.
Holocho is?
Holocho is just a little small single leaf cigar. It's like a little joint, and it's just that only tobacco. So you'll be able to select between 2 wrappers, a couple binders, and a couple fillers. And you'll be able to take 1, 2, 3 of the small cigars.
Smoke them at the same time?
Exactly. Smoke them at the same time, create your own blend, then fill it out on a sushi menu, and then take that to the roller, and they will actually create your witness cigar, your test cigar, smoke it. You'll have 3 chances to do it. But if you like that, you will be able to put into production a box, 2 boxes, 5 boxes of your own
cigar.
blend. And the kicker to it is Edgar Hoyle will be here, and Edgar's going to be over your shoulder helping you as you go through this.
Yeah, imagine going to cooking class and then having a Michelin chef over your shoulder suggesting what you should do it in the order you should do it in.
Exactly.
This is going to be crazy.
And not only that, there will be an event-only box of cigars called a mystery box. It is some of Edgar's favorite and most memorable cigars that he's had and has access to that nowhere else can you get these cigars. But there will be in a mix and match box. You get what you get, and there are 10 cigars. They'll basically be about $100 for a box. They're all cigars that he is extremely excited about that may never see production. And they may be of 10 cigars or 20 cigars in existence, but the things that they just may not have enough tobacco to make a run on.
Right.
So it's going to be an event you are not going to want to miss.
To me, this is an illustration. First of all, great idea, kid. Secondly, this just doesn't happen anywhere else, and it is such a great idea. I'm excited to do it. I'm excited to see what I think is good, and we'll see if once you put it in the hands of somebody that knows how to roll these things.
And not only that, Edgar's going to be making a blend with the same tobacco you're using. So you can get a box of his, you can get a box of yours, and then compare. How did you do compared to Edgar? And then after that, here's a thought that I haven't logistically figured out how we'll do, but when those cigars are back from production, we'll do an evening where we'll do an extra bundle and 10, 15 people can join us. We'll figure out which blend is the best from those VIP tickets, and then we'll do full production on those for 300, 500,
Right.
500 cigars, and that will actually live and be for sale in our humidor. You'll have your own packaging, your own box with we'll do a whole deal around it.
That'd be cool.
So it'll be a great event, something completely different, something I'm really looking forward to.
That's awesome. Yeah, Cigar Hammer Mike is talking about a McGee and Jonathan Carney from LFD
Cook-off.
both doing a cook-off. We're way ahead of you on that, Mike, and that's
It's a
already
good
in the-
idea. I like it. I like the idea.
Let's
though.
give him credit for the idea, but we had it a little long.
Yeah.
That's all right. Mike may have smoked that hard cigar and just kind of gone
Zoning.
cuckoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
This cigar
that-
just keeps getting better.
This is it just plants down, gets really wide, stays smooth, ton of flavor. Damn good cigar.
Somebody that tells you a cigar has to have Ligero in it to have flavor is nuts. This thing is incredible.
We have 2 events that you need to sign up for now. First Friday, this Friday, it's Ladies Night and Couples Night. Be sure to select the correct ticket level. It's pretty easy to understand. And Secretariat, if you don't have that for the Derby event May 1st.
Because here's what's going to happen. The Derby event, in addition to the Derby event, is also when we'll be releasing the SSW ICC package, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so those cigars that come in that box with that special barrel pick of the Woodford Rye, all of that will also be at the same time?
Correct.
So conceivably another 100 or so people could come rolling in going, I want to get my box of stuff?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Good.
That's exactly
Hey,
right.
good
It's going to be a
news.
big one.
Good news. They're having a soccer game, and that's going to kind of affect things. So yeah, take Uber. Be a really smart move.
Call Ron.
Call Ron.
So be sure to follow Cigars and Guns. Be sure to follow Tales from the Lounge. Catch them every Wednesday at 7 o'clock for their owner spotlight. Really, really cool educational show. Ron and Chris do it, and sometimes Chris.
And I
doesn't
have to
do
tell
it.
you, what's impressive is like they do research and read and get like facts, and they explain it. It's pretty interesting.
Even for a line that we don't carry last week with Perdomo, it was a very interesting, because we have our own view of that line. But to hear that story on the back, it was great knowledge.
No,
Go
it's
back and watch
very
it.
family oriented, and Nick's a good guy. It's just we have a difference of opinion in certain things, and it is what it is.
Yeah, more on not on the personal side, but on the product side.
Yeah.
So be sure, go follow, drink Distretto coffee and Busch Bavarian beer. Still pushing for it.
Yeah,
Still
I'm
trying to get
hoping
that.
they come back.
Yeah.
Everything kind of retro is starting to circle back around.
Vis-a-vis.
Vis-a-vis polyester.
Uh-huh. Bell bottoms.
Bell bottoms have to
Come into the lounge. Come join us. Come meet these beautiful people. Buy on industrialcigars.co, and we'll ship them to you, or we'll deliver them to you.
Why not?
That's it. Good show.
Maybe one of the top 30.
Top 20.
30.
Top
Yeah.
20 this year. Oh. Ooh,
Oh, we have sound effects.
Oh, we got a laugh track. That's it. We appreciate you. We will see you soon. Love you.
Love you. And
Adios.
next week, Saturday at the shop.
Nice. Nice. If you wouldn't mind hitting or holding that button on the top of the Mevo.